everyone, my name is Morgan. I wanted to do a quick video on a video that I actually saw not too long ago, in about 2 months. So I was watching this video on my Facebook. I don't know if I was either updating my anti-bullying blog or I was just scrolling on Facebook out of pure boredom. And I saw this video that one of my friends had shared and posted on their Facebook page. And the person was Muhammad the Mortician. And he was talking about his profession. He was also talking about how he does a lot of funeral homes, or excuse me, funeral services for young black men. And how he would patch up bullet hole wounds, stab wounds, autopsies, everything that you can think of. What he talked about was how basically after when a young black man dies, if he's a part of the drug life or in the gang or both, he basically stated when you die, when you're in the hospital bed, they take out your brain, your kidney, your lungs, any type of internal organs that you can think of, they take it out. And they sell it on the black market while your mother doesn't know about it. And so when the mortician gets your body, you're cut up and you're disfigured to where no one can recognize you, and they have to reconstruct your entire body again. They have to put embalming fluid and watch your blood run cold just so your body won't further decompose and to get your body situated for when you're in the funeral. And when he discussed all the stuff that he knows, it really touched my heart, because I also have a deep concern for our young black men as well. Even though my profession is accounting, and even though I'm doing the anti-bullying blog, I'm still very concerned for our black men, especially with the music today. Like, if anyone listens to Chief Keef, they all of a sudden become a little bit more violent. People who listen to 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, you name it, we got it. I'm very concerned for our black men, because it seems like every day, as they're not being epitomized, they're getting more violent and they're becoming more aggressive. And it concerns me, because my generation, even though we're under the same roof and we also had gangster rap, I can honestly say when I listen to Trey and Zero, yes, they're talking about their lifestyle, but they're talking about themselves personally. They're not encouraging young men to do that lifestyle. You know, that's not cool. Even Pimp C, UGK, for them to come from that lifestyle and for them to come up, they always showed their fans love. And they also said, stay in school, don't do this, don't do that. And also very encouraging. I feel like they have never really encouraged people to get into the drug life. Any consolation, they were encouraging people to stay out. So I'm very proud of them for that. But a lot of things that Muhammad the Mortician said, it hit home for me, for what I've seen when I was like between the ages of 14, 15, 16, and 17 with certain of my classmates, or just around the neighborhood in general. But now that I've graduated from high school at the age of 17, and I've even graduated from college at the age of 20 with my associates in accounting, and now I'm back in school for my bachelor's, my master's, my CPA, and I may get my PhD, all in accounting. And now I'm doing an anti-bullying blog to talk about my experience from elementary, middle, and parts of high school. I'm very proud of myself. My mother is proud of me. My sister is proud of me. My family is very proud of me, because after when my parents divorced, I came from a low-income family. Unfortunately, yes, the neighborhood was low income. I, however, wasn't living in the project. I actually lived in the house with my grandmother. And so, coming from those limitations, I'm very proud of myself. I give nothing but the credit to God, to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why I give all my credit to, because without him, I wouldn't be at the University of Houston, the main campus. I wouldn't be a Bible College student here. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for his grace and his compassion and mercy, period. But what I feel like what Muhammad the Mortician did, I want to personally say thank you so much for stepping up and coming out of concern, because you did not have to do it. You could have kept quiet and kept making your money, because I know for a fact morticians make a lot of money. Aside with my career that I'm going into, I know where at least our careers are maybe neck and neck with the amount of income, but it all depends on where you work for and who you work for. But I want to encourage everybody to look at his video, like his Facebook page. I'm going to post all of that in the links below. I want you to check it out. And I also encourage for our young men and young women who happen to be in gang life or in the drug life, get out. I'm telling you, there's something that I've seen, get out. There are movies about being in the trap life, and they show you the negative outcomes. I say get out, because when you get so waist deep to the point you want to get out, you will have people, or the people that's under you, your boss, your supervisors, they don't want to see that, because they've been in the game so long and they don't want to leave, and they don't want to leave their best running man or their best running girl. They don't want that. So what they'll do is, and this is where the crooked accounting comes in. This is where what they'll do, the false bookkeepers and the false finances for the drug gang, they will make up charges. You may not owe them anything. They'll be like, well, you owe me like $10,000, or you may owe me $20,000, and so when you give them that money, then they'll say, well, no, you don't owe. They'll tell their delivery boy or delivery girl or their messenger, well, no, he said you owe him $30,000 and you have $20,000, but you're like, but he told me $20,000, not $30,000. So then you gotta give them the $20,000, go back out there, get some more product, sell to get the additional $10,000, but then you may come back and ask for an additional amount of money, and to where the point you can never leave, and to the point, since you can't get out, you can't leave. The money's good, you're used to lifestyle, but what's the point of living a fast-paced lifestyle if you are making your family upset, you're making your family down, and you're going out and killing other brothers and sisters just so you can make a profit, or just so you can maintain your territory? It's not worth it. As black people, we are worth more than just doing that. Not all of us do it, just a fraction, but every race does some type of illegal activity. It cannot be just drugs, it can be money laundering, it can be fraud, it can be anything. And you do not want to lose your life over buffoonery and over something that easily can be prevented, to have someone to rip out your brain and rip out your other internal organs and sell it on the black market, while your mother can't even afford a funeral after maybe working like what, 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet, and now to turn around and have to pay for your funeral costs, and they don't know whether to bury you under the ground or cremate you. Don't put your mother through that. But I encourage anyone who watches this, if you are a mortician and if you are a person of color, hop on the ball if you know everything that Muhammad is saying is true. I'm not a mortician. I'm just an accounting student and a blogger. But I believe everything he's saying, because it doesn't surprise me anything. Nothing does. But I'm going to go ahead and put his Facebook page and the video I saw. And I want y'all to subscribe, and I want y'all to view, and I want you to share this message so we can stop the violence against black on black crime. Enough is enough. All right. See you later.